Hi, this is Roger with Roger's $100,000 portfolio, or less right now. It'd be funny if it weren't true. Uh, Looks like the futures are lower this morning, which is a little bit of a surprise. Early in the week, or actually a week ago, we launched a strategy that we would sell half to two-thirds of our portfolio when the market really spiked, and then have some money on the sidelines. So when it dipped dramatically, then we would buy back in. Remember, buy low and sell high, and just kind of playing the volatility. So it actually worked pretty good. Uh, Starting yesterday, I think we had just a little over 90,000, and then by the end of the day, we had 93 and change. So with the president and coming out with all the incentives yesterday, injecting money into the markets and all the moves that they made, and understanding that there will be a lot of coronaviruses coming up, people infected with the coronavirus, I thought, you know what, all that's baked in. So since they did all that, we liable to have, it's got to be a couple days of gains, and I didn't want to miss out on the gains. But I might have gotten greedy with that. Um, it's like a batter, and you're trying to guess whether the pitcher is going to throw you a ball or a strike. If you guess right, you can hit a really nice pitch. I was expecting a strike, and from the futures this morning, it looks like they threw me a curve. So they're down sharply. So the president is going to give another press conference here shortly, and we'll see where that goes. The market may kick back up. It may go lower, not sure. What's funny is usually before this whole thing, when the president would talk, the market would go up. And so the first time when this came out, I don't know, a week and a half ago, a couple weeks ago or whatever, I bought back in because I thought the market was going to take a jump because President Trump was going to speak. And so he spoke, and the market went down dramatically. I was like, "Oh, what was that?" And so a couple days later, when when the president was going to speak again, I thought, well, the market's going to go down again. So I pulled out a bunch of holdings, and after he spoke, the market went up. I'm like, dang. So a few days later, we're trying to play the volatility, buy low and sell high, and so a few days later, I thought, okay, President Trump is going to speak, and the markets are going to go back up. So I buy back in, and he speaks, and then it goes down. It's almost like trying to guess what the market's going to do after he speaks, and it's yo-yoing, going back and forth. Again, it's like trying to guess whether you're going to get a ball or a fastball or a curve. So anyway, we'll see where today goes. We're liable to take a hit, and if we do, we'll just live with it. If the market goes down a lot, we'll actually buy back in a little bit. The one thing that makes me feel okay about this whole thing is the market's gone down a lot. More than a third, and we've lost at this point about 10% of our portfolio. So I don't feel bad. I'd like to make better guesses. I think hopefully we're all learning in this thing. We're not professionals. Basically, I've exposed my layman strategy as we go forward. I know a little bit. I've been managing my own money for about 15 years, and I've been in the market a long time, 30 years or whatever, and it's just kind of interesting. My goal is for you to see how someone else manages their money. I don't want a piece of your money. I don't want you to have a piece of what I'm doing. We're not professional investors, but I think through this experience, we can learn together without having 2 or 5 or 10% of our portfolio being shaved off by these professionals that they don't know what's going on either. I listen to Jim Cramer on Mad Money, and he's made some guesses the past 30 days, and he's been as wrong as I have. So it's pretty interesting, the whole thing. If you have to retire tomorrow, I'm sorry, I feel bad for you because all of our portfolios have taken a hit. If you can wait out this game, and you don't have to retire for another, 2 years or 3 years or longer, I think we're in really good shape. It's going to take a while to work through this thing, not just the coronavirus, but the economic implications of their moves that's going on right now. It's going to take a while. There's going to be some negative news out there, as far as its impact on businesses and that. At first, I really didn't understand why they were taking such drastic measures, closing businesses. And I mean, the United States is a huge economic engine, and to slow this whole thing down it's very dangerous, I think. So, it makes me wonder, really, what don't we know about this coronavirus? Is it really a lot worse than we think? Is it not that bad, but it's a trial run because we think that China has more nefarious things in store for us? Think about all the stuff that's coming over from China. I mean, it's across the whole range, from medicine to toys to, even in the mattress business, mattress protect. There's so many things made in China that if they wanted to do some nefarious act, it's there for the taking if you think about it. Now, we don't want to go there, because we're a trusting people, and we like to think the best of everyone, and the Chinese included. So we'll see where it goes. We're going to keep informing you, and hopefully we'll learn together. I'd like to have more fun with this. I didn't think we'd have less than $100,000 right now, but it's pretty interesting. So stay tuned. Like and subscribe to this channel. There's a little subscribe button down below. Hit that subscribe, and also there's a bell to give you alerts for the 2-minute update. So every time I post one of these videos, just plug in there, check out the video, compare it to your portfolio, and feel free to make comments below on what your strategy is in this stressful time. Okay? All right. We'll see you at the next update.